Hello and welcome to another video. Today I have this Evenflo Revolve360 Extend car seat. This car seat has a lot of features, so let's go ahead and go through the features. Towards the end of the video, I'll show you how to install the car seat, how to install the car seat base, and all of that. Let's start with the first things first. So what's unique? This car seat actually comes with a footrest, so you can actually, it's probably more helpful when I recline it like so. So this car seat actually comes with a footrest. So I've actually removed it, but you can have a footrest here for your kid if needed. And that can actually protect the back of your seat and the car seat base here, so you can have it installed like so. I have it removed. We're gonna throw it back in the trunk because I don't need it. There's also, let me rotate here so you can see it. There's also a cushion pre-installed here, sort of over here, that so you can see the holes right here, so it'll go through there. There's a second cushion here for the smaller kids, for the head to be supported. I don't need that anymore, so I've taken that off as well. The seat cover is easily removable if you need to see how easy it is to wash the car seat in case there's vomit or dirtiness. I'll link that in the description below as well, so you can kind of have an idea of how to clean it before you even buy the car seat. All right, let's walk through the features here. You have a cup holder on both sides. The cup holders are not removable. The height, 14 different positions, so this is the lowest, and then you can pull it up all the way to the tallest. This car seat works as a rear-facing car seat, front-facing car seat, as well as a booster seat, so it has a lot of utility. So you see these latches here. There are these hooks here. That's for the seat belt when you're using the car seat as a booster seat. Let's see, the recline feature on the back. So this is the handle for the height adjustment. But if you go below that, there's another handle, and you can use that to recline or stand up the car seat. You have to recline the car seat all the way to be able to use it as a front-facing car seat. This is the lift to rotate handle. This is how you're gonna rotate your car seat. Of course, you just rotate it this way so that you can take your kid in and out, which makes it easy, so that you don't have to bend over the car seat to get your child, which makes things a lot easier. As far as the belt here, on the bottom, the groin strap essentially has three size adjustability, so you can actually push it forward and forward two times. So depending on the size of your baby, you have most comfort for them. To tighten the straps, super easy. You just pull this and it will tighten the straps, as you can see, and then you slide your finger in and press the buttons and just pull on the straps to loosen them up. So it's super easy to tighten and loosen the straps. So I've had this car seat 22 months. That's how old my son is, and it's perfect for us. Of course, every child is different, so sometimes you might have, depending on the size and shape of your child, you might want to try a different one, but this has worked perfectly for us. Oh, this is a second insert for the bottom. So for the smaller children, along with the headrest insert, there's a seat insert as well that can make the seat more tight for them, so that there's less kind of shaking around. My child doesn't require this any longer, but yeah, this is what's also included in there. Today I'm going to show you how to install the Evenflo Revolve360 Extend car seat. This is a car seat that ranges from infant, even neonate and preemie sizes, because they have inserts for that, all the way to when they're front facing. You can even use it as a booster. So it comes with a latch system, so if you don't have the latch, you're gonna have to use the seat belt. There's a way to install it with the seat belt, but I'm going to show you how to do it with the latch system. It's the safest way to do it. Latch system, usually for most cars, you're not going to have any latch system for the middle seat, which is actually the safest location. So if you want to put it in the safest location, you're going to have to use the seat belt. If you want to put it on the sides, which is what the car seat is meant to be for, because it revolves and you're standing right here, you can just kind of get the kids out. So if you want to do it on the end seats, you're going to use the latch system, and let me show you how it works. So this is the car seat itself. From the box, this arm's going to be closed. You're going to press this gray button, open up that arm. Let's open it up, and you have these two latch systems right here. You can see there's like a mount here. This kind of latches on to the latch system on the bottom of the backrest of your car seat, or of your seat of your car. So for this seat, you can see there's a latch system down here, so you can kind of reach in, and it's kind of like a hook, and it's connected. This hook is connected all the way to the frame of the car, so there's one on the other side too. So I would, for this car, this is my in-laws car, they don't have a car seat protector or a seat protector, but I would recommend using a seat protector underneath these base, and that gives you an extra layer of protection. All right, so what we're gonna do is make sure this latch is nice and loose. So you're gonna press this gray and then pull that end so you have plenty of space to work with. We're gonna go ahead and use that bottom, the mouth part, and that will slide onto that metal bar until it clicks, and then you tug on it, it won't come off. Now on the other side, same thing. The reason I made it so loose is so that I can easily show you on the video. You don't necessarily need to make your latches so loose. This is the back. This goes on the back of the car seat, or back of the backrest to for a third point of attachment. A lot of cars don't have that, and so you don't need to use it if you don't have it, but it's recommended that you use it. Most cars will have it, okay? Most cars will have a back attachment side, third attachment side, so you want to use it if you have it. Okay, same thing on the other side. It's latched on. Now that it's latched on properly, I'm going to tighten it in place. So to tighten it, this belt, you're just going to pull until it's nice and snug. Gonna snake it through the inside of the car seat base here. Make sure the base is nice and snug on the ground. You're gonna pull until it's tight. And you're gonna just kind of tuck it in. This part, I'm gonna go, I'll show you where to go. For the back one, what you're gonna do is, depending on your headrest, if your headrest is loose, you can kind of just increase it in height. You can snake it through. If your headrest is attached, you're gonna have to go around it. But you kind of just go to the back here, put that extra strap back there because you need it. And then let's go to the trunk. You can see the top tether here. You're gonna hook this into the top tether. All right, and then you're gonna pull this belt snug, as snug as possible. And then that's it, that's done. We're gonna attach this back on. So you can see in here that this is red. This is still loose, this is red, right? So you're gonna press that in, it's gonna become green, that means it's locked inside. And now, see, it's too loose. If that happens, you're not done yet, right? If this arm is falling through, make sure you pull it all the way up so it's locked open. Then you're gonna tug until it's super tight. And then now you have still about 1.5 inches of give. Okay, and now maybe about 1 inch of give. And now you're gonna lock it in place. So this will take us a lot of force. This, you can see this red part, as you lock it in place with a lot of force, it turns green. And now I have less than 1 inch, less than 1/2 inch of give. Essentially no give. This is how you know that you're properly secured the base. It's got to be very tight, and the only way you can get it all the way tight is this belt is fully open, or this lock is fully open and the arm is fully open, and then you're allowed to tug and pull this as tight as possible. Once it's all the way tight and your arm's down, now it's locked in place, and there should be essentially no give. Right now I'm actually moving the whole car as I move this car seat base, and there's no give, and that's how you know it's in place. Now I'm going to show you how to put the car seat back in. This arrow will come in very important doing that. To install the car seat back in, you're going to drop it like this. You're going to line up the arrows like that, and it'll latch into place, and then you can slide it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.